Here's a fun fact you might not know. My dear friend here, Daniel Bonds, has taken over Gandy's Garden, and his harvest of eggplants has inspired an entire segment. Check those out. Look at, I mean, did you ever expect them to be this plentiful, and what did you have to do to grow them?
They were pretty easy to grow. I tell you, the best thing about the eggplant here in Gandy's Garden, it seems like the deer don't mess with them. They don't eat the leaves, so they don't like the texture of the leaves. So we've had plenty of eggplant, and I have to be honest with you, I get tired of eggplant parmesan. So you had a great idea for some of these eggplants.
So Daniel and I were talking one morning, and I said, have you ever had baba ganoush? To which he said,
never even heard of it.
Never even heard of it. So I said, are you kidding me? I had to invite my dear friends from Arabesque here, Shelly and Peter from Arabesque right on Divine Street in Columbia, that make the most legendary baba ganoush I have ever had. Shelly, be honest, have you seen me licking the bowl?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you have harvest like this and you are having bountiful eggplant, how do you make your baba ganoush, and what gives it so much flavor? And what is baba ganoush, y'all? Like, if you're like Daniel going, what is it?
Baba ganoush, it's a traditionally Lebanese appetizer. Country of origin is Lebanon, and it's roasted eggplant with a couple of ingredients. It's an eggplant dip.
Just have to make sure we peel it, get all the skin out of the way. We're gonna spoon it out.
I prefer to fire roast them. It gives them a peaty flavor. You could, if you're not a fan of peat or smoke, you could bake them.
All right, now Daniel is a good grill master. Is this something that Daniel could do on his grill?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's not that complicated. You put them on the grill, and you want to poke holes in them because they will explode.
Oh.
So it lets the air out, and once they get soft, they're ready to go.
Now, is there any way to have to prepare them specially or anything like that, or we just take them, wash them, and put them on the grill?
Take them, wash them, take if there's any stickers.
Put holes in them, Daniel.
holes
You
in
don't
them.
want them
Put holes in them.
exploding.
You wanna
Come
put
on
holes
now,
in
listen to Peter
Put this in
here.
the bowl.
Okay.
You want to mash it up. Some people use a food processor. I prefer not to, and traditionally we don't use a food processor because it liquefies it too much. So you want to just use either your hands or mashed potato masher.
Go ahead.
And just mash it in, work everything in.
For people like me, I had no clue. I had to look this up. What does this compare to? Is this like a hummus almost?
Yes, the exact same ingredients that are in hummus are in this, except for obviously the eggplant and the chickpeas are the difference. You have
I always say
tahini.
it's a cousin of hummus.
Yes, it definitely is. Those are two traditional dips that we serve on every single appetizer table, traditionally in Lebanon. Half for the amount of eggplant that we have here,
Okay.
but a half a teaspoon of salt.
Okay. Daniel, you got that.
I do. Half a teaspoon of salt.
Pinch of garlic.
Okay. Oh, this is like a mama recipe. Was this your mama's recipe?
This is a traditional recipe,
Because
but
that's
yes, I
the
learned it
way
from mom.
mamas measure. Pinch of salt, pinch of garlic. Okay, what else, Peter?
And then we want to add some tahini.
And what is tahini?
Tahini is sesame oil.
Delicious. Thicker sesame oil, though.
Yes.
Oh my
And-
gosh, this looks so good.
Some fresh lemon juice.
And what does the lemon juice help do?
It just gives it that zest.
Okay. And how do you guys serve this at the restaurant?
We serve it with our famous Damascus breads, and if you all like to add meat, they could add chicken or lamb on top of it, and you could use the bread as the dipping.
All right, here we go. Now listen, I know I love it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get mine.
It
And then
looks wonderful, though.
you go ahead. Let's see what Mr. Gandy's Garden himself thinks of some fresh, homemade, Lebanese
That was wonderful.
baba ganoush.
I'm definitely going to try to make it.
Okay.
We got plenty of bread to do it.
That's it. We've sold him. And wait, for bonus points, can you spell baba ganoush?
I looked it up. I know it's B-A-B-A, and it starts with a G, but that's all
G,
I remember.
and then there's an H in there too, right, y'all?
Yes.
GH,
All
yeah,
right. Well, there you go. That's something to do with your eggplant. Thank you guys so much for coming and
No problem.
making
Thank you
this.
for
And
having
you can
us.
check them out at Arabesque on Divine.
I was telling Kaylin that I tried baba ganoush for the first time when they actually taped this earlier this week. 47 years old, had never had it before, and I liked it.